What if your heart was already 10 years older than you are right now? Not because of your age, but because of things happening inside your body that most doctors won't catch until it's too late. Scientists at the University of East Anglia recently made a shocking discovery. Using advanced MRI technology, they found that unhealthy lifestyle habits can accelerate heart aging by years, even decades beyond your actual age. And a major Mayo Clinic study involving over 280,000 adults found that certain everyday stressors are silently speeding up that process right now. Today, I'm going to show you the 7 warning signs that your heart may be aging too fast and what you can do to stop it. Stay until sign number 4. Most people completely overlook this one, and it could be the most dangerous of all. First, let's understand what heart aging actually means, because this isn't just about getting older. Your heart has 2 ages: your chronological age, the number of birthdays you've had, and your cardiac age, how old your heart actually functions. For many people, those 2 numbers are very different, and the gap between them can determine whether you live a long, vibrant life or face serious heart problems in the years ahead. The good news? Unlike your birthday, your cardiac age is something you can actually influence. But first, you need to know if your heart is sending you warning signals. Let's go through all 7, starting with the most common one. Warning sign number 1. You find yourself getting winded doing things that used to be easy. Climbing a flight of stairs, walking to the mailbox, carrying grocery bags from the car. Now, here's what most people do. They brush it off. They say, "I'm just getting older." But that is a dangerous mistake. When your heart struggles to pump blood efficiently, it can cause fluid to back up into your lungs. This makes even light physical activity feel exhausting, and it's one of the clearest early signals that your heart is under stress. According to cardiologists, this symptom should never be dismissed as normal aging. It deserves a proper medical evaluation, especially if it's new or getting worse. Warning sign number 2, a fatigue that doesn't go away no matter how much you sleep. This is different from the normal tiredness you feel after a long day. This is a deep, heavy exhaustion that lingers from the moment you wake up. When the heart weakens, it can't supply enough oxygen-rich blood to your muscles and organs. Your body feels depleted, even after minimal effort. Even a short walk can leave you needing to sit down. The key signal to watch for is this: fatigue combined with any other symptom on this list. A tired feeling alone can have many causes, but fatigue paired with swelling or fatigue paired with shortness of breath, that combination points directly to the heart. Warning sign number 3, swelling, particularly in your lower legs, ankles, and feet. Doctors call this edema, and when it's caused by the heart, it happens for a very specific reason. When the heart isn't pumping efficiently, blood flow slows down and starts backing up into the veins. This leads to fluid leaking into the surrounding tissues, causing that puffy, heavy feeling in your legs. You might notice your shoes feeling tighter by the end of the day, or that pressing your finger into your ankle leaves a small indent. Some people also notice swelling in the belly or unexplained weight gain, which can be fluid retention linked to the heart. If this is happening regularly, it's not something to ignore or write off as just being on your feet too long. Okay, this is the one I promised you wouldn't want to miss. Warning sign number 4, an irregular heartbeat, fluttering in the chest, or a racing, skipping sensation, what doctors call palpitations. Now, many people feel this from time to time and think it's nothing, it passed, and they move on. But here's what's alarming. Research shows that about 10% of adults over 80 have a condition called atrial fibrillation, or AFib, an irregular heart rhythm that increases stroke risk by 5 times. And here's the part that shocks most people. Up to half of those with AFib feel absolutely nothing. No flutter, no racing heart, no symptoms at all. This is why routine heart rhythm checks are so critical as we age. An irregular heartbeat that goes undetected could be quietly setting you up for a stroke without a single warning you'd notice. If you ever feel your heart beating in an unusual way, please bring it up to your doctor. It is always worth checking. Warning sign number 5. Dizziness, lightheadedness, or fainting, especially without an obvious cause. When the heart is aging faster than it should, it may struggle to maintain steady blood pressure and consistent blood flow to the brain. This can create sudden dizzy spells, or in more serious cases, fainting. For older adults, a fainting episode is never just one of those things. According to the American Heart Association, the elderly should never ignore dizziness, because in many cases, it's not a symptom of old age. It could be a sign of a recently acquired heart condition that needs immediate attention. Pay especially close attention if dizziness happens when standing up quickly. That sudden drop in blood pressure is a known warning signal.
Warning sign number 6. Chest discomfort. And I want to emphasize the word discomfort, not just pain. Most people imagine a heart attack as a dramatic, crushing pain in the chest. But for many older adults, especially women, the signs are far more subtle. A dull ache, a heaviness, a tightness, even a pressure that feels more like indigestion than a cardiac event. Research published in the journal Circulation warns that in older adults, heart problems can go completely unnoticed because the typical warning signs are absent. Instead, the person might feel vague abdominal discomfort, sudden sweating, or simply not quite right. If you experience chest discomfort, even mild, especially combined with any other sign from this list, please take it seriously. It is never worth dismissing. Warning sign number 7. Persistent cough or disrupted sleep while lying flat. Warning sign number 7. And this one surprises people the most. A nagging cough that won't go away, or difficulty breathing when you lie flat. You might notice that you need 2 or 3 pillows to sleep comfortably, or that lying flat makes you feel breathless, causing you to sit up throughout the night. This happens because when the heart isn't pumping efficiently, fluid can accumulate in the lungs. Gravity makes this worse when you're lying down. The result is a persistent cough, sometimes with a slight wheeze, and disrupted sleep that leaves you exhausted the next day. Many people attribute this to allergies, acid reflux, or just getting older. But if this pattern is new for you, it warrants a conversation with your doctor. What's silently speeding up your heart's aging? Now that you know the 7 warning signs, let's talk about what causes the heart to age faster than it should. A December 2025 Mayo Clinic study of over 280,000 adults found something remarkable. Psychological stress, your specific worries and anxieties, can physically accelerate how fast your heart ages. Not just lifestyle, your mental state matters too. The biggest accelerators of heart aging include chronic high blood pressure left untreated, a sedentary lifestyle with little or no physical movement, excess weight putting constant strain on the heart, poor sleep quality, smoking, and yes, chronic stress and anxiety. The encouraging truth?
physical activity is one of the most powerful tools we have to reverse this. Research in circulation found that regular exercise can actually modify the biological effects of accelerated heart aging, meaning it's never too late to start protecting your heart.
So let's quickly recap the 7 warning signs your heart may be aging too fast. 1. Shortness of breath during simple activities. 2. Persistent, deep fatigue. 3. Swelling in the legs or ankles. 4. Irregular heartbeat or palpitations. 5. Dizziness or fainting. 6. Chest discomfort or heaviness. And 7. A persistent cough or trouble breathing when lying flat. If you're experiencing any of these signs, especially in combination, please speak with your doctor. Early detection makes an enormous difference. Your heart is not just getting old, it may be asking for your attention. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Live Beyond 80, where every week we bring you clear, trustworthy health information to help you live longer, stronger, and better. And make sure you watch our next video, the #1 exercise doctors recommend for people over 60. It's already been shown to add years to your life, and it might surprise you.
Why did the bicycle fall
I'll
over?
see you in the
Because
next
it was
one.
too tired,
Take
just like
good
some of
care
us
of
might
your
feel
heart.
before getting